Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy ATFCOBRA. Today I want to talk to you guys about the patch notes for Crysis 3 and how this new patch actually puts Crysis 3 on par with Battlefield 3. Now, the reason why I say this is because what's fixed in the patch are a lot of things. I'm going to go over the things that are fixed and that actually help this game to be very competitive in the multiplayer background. I know people are saying that there's not too many players online, which is absolutely not true. Every time I get into a game, just about every server I'm in is full, and I always find players to play with. So don't believe all that bull stuff that you're hearing from everybody else, because it's not true. Crysis 3 is still a competitive game. I play it from time to time, and it's still a very fun game, and I'm glad I purchased it. Now let's go over the patch notes to see what has changed over a few things. And it's this actual patch notes is for PC, Xbox 360, and PS3. So the first couple changes are reduction in bandwidth usage. This is going to help with lag, help players, with hit detection. I know that's one big thing that most users face in long-range gunfights in this game. You're going to have a hard time hitting your enemy, and sometimes you'll feel like your bullets are just shooting. It feels like you're shooting blanks, basically. No pun intended, but that's exactly how it feels when you're engaging someone from long range, and you shoot and your bullets aren't going, or you're on target and your bullet is not going where you want it to, or if it's off. That really does help, just reducing that little bit of lag. And I think it's more on the hit detection for long range, because it's almost non-existent, it feels like, for most rifles. And if you're using a silencer, it's going to be even worse. So yeah, that was one of the things that I think that should have been fixed a while ago, should have been fixed from Crysis 2. But it does fix it a little bit. And there's also a fixed issue where players' weapons may not be visible when joining the game. Fix the scout perk, which now saves progress correctly. Fix the grip fix for rip and throw items, basically where players can't pick up items like the pole, which is very trolling to smash others with. I don't know why, but every time I get killed by a pole, it just feels like, wow, that's crazy. But I think it's useful. Everybody should be using poles. Those work. But next on to let's continue with the list. Fix for the relay not capturing correct if the character is within the zone when the friendly relay is returned. End of round audio now works correctly. Fix for nanovision becoming locked in some cases. I've never really had this issue, and I don't know if you guys have, but I don't think it would be that big of an issue. And fix crashes, freezes of the game after the boss fight. Some saves still may not be functioning 100%, so restart the level might be required. I beat the game. I'm on my second run on the hardest difficulty, so this will probably help me out in case if I do ever run across that. Fixed issue with boss not being triggered correctly. Let's see. Fix extended magazine attachment for Scar to not lose 10 clips anymore after each death of player. Wow, that's weird. Fix secret email not unlocking properly after collecting all the incels on the levels. And this was a little bit more of the multi-platform. Their base patch for all the platform. This patch was actually was for multiplayer and single player. That's a great thing as well. I'm glad they rolled that out for us in one big hefty patch. And I think a lot of these issues probably were really annoying. They weren't too serious, but they're still really annoying. And for PC exclusive, if you guys are on a PC like I am, here's some things that they did fix. The option to turn off squad and clan support when balancing. Anti-cheat improvements, which will really help. Ability to customize ADS sensitivity through console commands, which is why I wanted to do this video. It basically puts Crysis on par with Battlefield 3. Your sensitivity is going to feel almost exactly the same as Battlefield 3. And just your ADS, just aiming ADS, because as you guys already know, when you're moving around, your sensitivity is a little bit different when you start to aim down sight. So you can actually adjust that a little bit more and be more accurate, which is really gonna help in the long run. And it's gonna make winning gunfights a lot easier as well. So you won't have to struggle with just all of a sudden your aim changes as soon as you stop sprinting or so. But it's definitely a good thing. It's definitely a plus. And also fix weapon customization when bound to a non-default key. Fix VSync not applying on the first boot of the game, even if in the menus. Fix draw near FOB reset, even every player spawn. AMD features update for Infinity DBT HD 3D support. Improvements made regarding SLI performance issues, and additional fix for limit number of muted DX debug runtime error to a bare minimum to help tracking issues early. Now, the SLI support on performance issues was definitely a plus as well, because I'm thinking of getting my 670s SLI'd, and I'm thinking of doing it like real soon. So it's definitely gonna help, and especially when you're running SLI and you don't get the performance that you need, it feels like a kind of waste of money, and I know most people don't want to have that feeling. So the games that really do support SLI and games that support multi GPU are really games that are very beneficial. Now, Battlefield 3, of course, is one of those games. So as soon as I pick up my other 670, I can't wait to take an SLI and be able to play basically an Ultra and be able to record an Ultra. Because right now, sometimes I'll play Battlefield 3 on custom settings like Ultra and stuff like that, and have everything else turned off. But I want to run everything max without motion blur, or with motion blur if I choose so. In Crysis, I can't even talk about Crysis, just settings, because there's no real settings that you can put for this game. You have to run low or nothing at all. If you run high, you're gonna see a significant lag in your actual movement speed and your aiming, and it's gonna make it really hard to play multiplayer. You're gonna struggle a lot. You're gonna be missing a couple shots, and it's because the game is very intensive, like the graphics wise and GPUs wise. Even if you had a 680, I think Frankie even said it in one of his videos. He has a 680 with a beast PC, and he's still unable to run this game multiplayer wise. Without seeing those same effects. Like once you go into multiplayer, single player, you're just aiming in general becomes laggy, and it becomes weird, and it doesn't feel right. So you're still, I think just about everybody's playing this on medium if not low settings, just because of that. You feel it. I mean, you'll feel it as soon as you switch the settings. You'll feel how much it does change your sensitivity, and how much it does change your aiming, and even your ADS is affected. So it's kind of pointless to run max settings for multiplayer, because they do bring it down a little bit. But if you guys do and decide to, good luck with that. You must have a seriously great graphics card or something. But yeah, other than that, there are some Xbox exclusive fix and PS3 exclusive fix as well. Minimize risk crash of when transporting from single player to multiplayer when a private party with active VoIP. That's for Xbox. And fix aim support not working correctly in some areas of the map. Fix for an issue that could cause host migration failures. Potential fixes for issues related to audio stuttering. Dog tags now unlocking properly. And also for the PS3, they did fix aim assist, which was not working correctly on some maps, and fix for host migration as well, and dog tags unlocked properly. And that's just about it for the Crysis 3 patch. This is patch 1.6. I'm sorry, 1.3. Sorry about that. And it fixes a lot in Crysis 3, but was there really anything else that we wanted fixed? Me personally, no. I really don't see anything else that bothered me in this game, or that I couldn't really stand or couldn't really play with, other than just the hit detection in general. And I think Crysis 2, the main reason why I stopped playing Crysis 2 was, hit detection. It just didn't feel right. In Crysis 3, fixed it a little bit. They fixed the lag. They fixed most of the things that, kind of annoyed me, and, shouldn't be in multiplayer shooters at all. When you're aiming, hit detection should be near perfect, because it's frustrating, as gamers. You want to do good. You want to, go out there and do your best and stuff like that, and have fun. But you're not gonna be having fun if you can't hit a guy and your shots are on point, or if you feel like you're on point. Other than that, I think Crysis is a great game, and this is a great start for Crytek to release this patch to help fix a couple issues with the game, and it's really gonna play well in their favor, because their next installment, or whatever next game they decide to work on, we're gonna purchase. I'm gonna purchase, because I feel like they're supporting their game even after release, which is awesome. And they listen to their community. I love developers who start to listen to their communities. I wish they would have done so in Crysis 2, so I would have played that a little bit more. But nonetheless, we're in the future now, so we got to focus on future games. But other than that, I thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're new to my channel, if you do enjoy my content. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.